Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry I missed you last week. I was in Chicago on a family vacation. I went to a comic book shop when I was there. It was a pretty good shop. It's called Graham Cracker Comics. They had a pretty good variety, but I didn't wind up picking up anything. Nothing that caught my eye. Mainly because I was on vacation. I wasn't really shopping around for comics, but I checked some of those regular bins, like the Batgirl, trying to see if I could find like the Art Germ Batgirl 12. But I wound up getting some books this week. I got a haul to show you of my last 2 weeks, I guess. And then right now I'm caught up on Postal number 6. So, or I'm caught up with number 5. I'm about to read number 6 soon, so I got that available. But this is the stuff that I got this week. I got Captain Phasma number 1. It's a pretty cool key appearance or first appearance of somebody that's going to be out in the new Star Wars movie. So if you're into Star Wars, then that's one. That's one to get. I got the new Venomverse number 1. It's a pretty cool book because I guess everybody that was Venom is died, and then everybody that's not Venom is becoming Venom. So it's starting to tie in the Venomverse. Book's pretty good. I got the Venomverse War Stories number 1. This is one of my favorite covers. Look at how cool this cover looks. Let me see if I get some better light over here. How cool that cover looks. I'm pretty sure this is a Clayton Crane book. I got some Clayton Crane, the set of Clayton Crane books, like a 5-piece puzzle. Coming from Unknown Comic Books. I bought it like months ago, and I'm still waiting on that stuff to come out. So, Lady Killers number 5. I picked that up this week. It's pretty. The simplicity in the cover makes it stand out really good, and I like the horror stories. Astonishing X-Men number 3. This is a Francesco Mattina book where Magneto is venomized. So I got that one. I wound up picking up a couple copies of this one. I got one in my monthly subscription box, and then I picked up 2 copies on the way home. My wife picked up the stuff from my subscription, so I didn't know what condition the book was going to be in, but I knew since it was the first appearance I wanted to have a better copy. So I went to a comic book shop, and they didn't have a limit on them. So I picked up 2, like on Midtown, where I would get my monthly stuff, which I don't use Midtown anymore, but when I was, they have a limit of 1 per person because it's a first appearance of the princess. So that's her on the cover. So I picked up 3 of those. I got all 3 of them. The one to get for this is cover B with the pink signature in the corner. Cover B, if you bought 7 issues, you would get the 7th one would be the one with the pink signature, and you get 7 pages of extra story. So it's like a unannounced variant, I guess you would say. They're already going for like $50-something on eBay. It'll eventually drop down because there's nothing, crazy about it. 1 of 7 is not ridiculous. So next I got Rick and Morty. What are we at? Number 29. I'm up to number 29 now. So I picked up the newest Rick and Morty. It's part of my subscriptions. This is Venomverse books from 2 weeks ago. It's the Francesco Mattina, the last one in the series, and then I got the Lim cover. So those are both 5 of 5. This is also number 5 of 5. Plastic. I've been reading this book. I really enjoyed the story. I didn't realize it was a 5-issue miniseries when I picked it up, which is a bummer because I'd probably read all of those. So, and then the last one that I got is Nightwing: The New Order. I picked up the Nightwing number 1 from that series. That was, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. So that's pretty much all I got for these. I have a bunch of pops that I got this week too, or over the last couple weeks, I should say. I got, while I was on vacation, I picked up another Juggernaut. I plan on trying to maybe sell it or trade it. And I got another X-23. When I was at Toys R Us, I picked up one. And then I couldn't. Okay, so what happened is I couldn't find it. I looked around all the shelves. It wasn't on any of the shelves. I wound up looking online while I was in the store, and they had it available for purchase online with in-store pickup. So I did that. I went up to the front, and they had the whole box at the front, a box of 6 of them. So they're like, well, we haven't got the email through yet, so I could sell you one out of the box, and then when the email comes through, you can return it or whatever. I just wound up picking up one and then going back and picking up the one from the email, from the online purchase later. So I wound up getting an extra of that, and then I picked this one up while I was in Chicago. I paid $25 for mine online. They're worth $25, and then while I was on vacation, I found one in the stores, which is super hard to do for such a hard to find pop. So I picked one of these up for like $10 or something. So I'll probably wind up trading them. I'm not trying to look for the full price for these, just because, you know, I'm not really a flipper, so I'll figure out what I do with those later. I got the Tony Stark from the San Diego Comic-Con, where he's holding the Iron Man head, and he's I need some better lights. Yeah, let's see if that's any better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I'm trying to get it better lighting without getting a glare on it. But anyways, I got the Tony Stark with the suit. So that'll go good with the one that I have without a suit, which is this guy. There's regular clothes from Spider-Man Homecoming, so now I got a set of those. Picked up 2 Parks and Recreation pops. I got Ron Swanson and Little Sebastian. And then I got 2 of Gru from Despicable Me. One of them I got by accident. I picked one up, and I ordered it on eBay, and it had been like a month, and I still hadn't received it, and there was no tracking on it. So I messaged the guy, and I told him I hadn't received it, so he sent me a refund without even, you know, no questions asked refund, which is pretty cool. It sucked I had to wait a month to get a refund. So after I got a refund, I used the money from the refund to buy another one. And then, like, when this one came in the mail, the other one showed up the exact same day. So it'd been like a month and a week or a month and 2 weeks that I finally got it. So I wound up having 2 of them. I got lucky with that, I guess. Oh, it sucks that the guy had to take a loss on it. You know, because it was he wound up shipping it to me, and then wound up giving me a refund. So he paid for shipping, he paid for the pop initially. So I mean, he could have lost like $15 or $20, or it depends. You know, if he bought this for full price guide, what it is now, I think it's like a $25 pop. So he could have lost like $30 or so, which is a bummer. But it also really sucked getting it 6 weeks after I paid for it. So I was already on the little description. It says, you know, it should be here by July 1st and July 15th or something like that, and I wound up getting it like August 15th. So I thought I was already lost in the mail. So it was a lose-lose for both of us, I would say, except for, I guess it's a win for me because I wound up getting 2 of them. But it sucks. I got this press. It's right off camera. Let me tilt you guys over. It's right there. Right there. It's an adjustable. The temperature's adjustable and the pressure's adjustable. And I've been trying to get it dialed in for modern books. So I'll do a video on how to get the modern books pressed a lot better when I get that thing dialed in. I probably practice on about 8 or 9 books. So I'm trying to do, like, not every modern book is the same. Some of them have more gloss, some of them have different paper stock. So I'm trying to do like a combination of all of them to get the best of every world, and then I'll also do one that has like the best of this type of paper, the best of this type of paper, the best of this type of gloss, you know, of different, like Marvel Now and different moderns. I mean, moderns have changed over the last, what is moderns? The last 25 years or so. So I'll do a video on those and get off me, lights. I'm all washed out. Cool. So yeah, keep an eye out for those videos, and I appreciate you guys watching like always. Thanks, and have a good week. See ya.